All right, guys, we got a couple issues here. It's a pretty easy fix. I'd say from 1 to 10, it's a 1, 2. You can do it on your own, takes a few seconds. With this area, big surface that's exposed to the sun, a lot of times you get these bubbles. Not a lot of times, but you get them. You can get them just on the padding as well as the logo underneath. And again, when sunlight, heat is on these things for a while, you know, sometimes it just happens, a bubble will come up. But easy fix, so don't worry about it. Just tools you'll need is either a needle or a blade. What I like to do on these pads is use a blade, because sometimes you just want more of air coming out of it. The glue underneath is still good. All you just need to do is get the bubble out. So what I'll usually do is I'll get the blade and I'll use the seam as a reference. So I'll get that so I can have a straight cut. You don't want to go into the board. You got to find the top of the bubble. And you use a blade. All right, so here we go. You find the seam, get the straight line. Like so. And once you get that done, you press the air out of it. Sometimes I don't mind doing it outside in the sun because, once again, with anything else, it's glue. It's kind of reactivated when you use the sun and the heat, but you don't want to be out there too long, of course, but just enough to where the glue will get its stickiness again. And you just work that air out, and there you go. Super easy. All right, we have another one. I'm going to use a needle. You can use a needle on each one or a blade, whatever you have that works best for you. I'm going to use a needle on this one bottom end here. So we have a bubble right here. Same thing, there's glue underneath of it. All you need to do is just get the air pressure out of it, so you can take the air out of it and you can repress it down again. So once again, find the closest to a seam or something that's not so obvious. Use a nice sharp pin. Just go through the top of it, not into the board, of course, just enough to let air out. And then work that thing out. And if it's big enough, sometimes you can put 1 or 2 of them in there. Large areas. Work the air out. Press it in. Bing bong.